Good morning everybody. We're checking out of Driftwood, Ladakh. This is the property. Lovely place. I don't know why I reset the trip meter yesterday. Should have done it today. So I'm just going to reset. It's 29 kilometers yesterday to lay down and back. Just do a quick cold start. Yes. So now it's 7:47 a.m. We're headed towards Leh town. We'll just fill up on fuel and air in the tire, and then we'll push off towards Srinagar. Yes, I know you guys will say, why Srinagar? We were supposed to go to Nubra and Khardungla and Nubra, but yeah, we didn't go because dad is feeling a little unwell. I mean, it's the mountain that is making him sick. He's never been in cold weather all his life, 72 years of his life. And yeah, so we've bid adieu to Driftwood Ladakh. So we are headed towards Srinagar today, which is at a lower altitude, and going to Nubra would have meant passing Khardungla and high altitude places will just make it worse for him. So we're headed towards Srinagar. The other thing is my suspension is short, like I said yesterday. My rear shock, it's just leaked all the suspension hydraulic fluid, so it's just a bouncy ride, and I'm worried about that as well. So I don't want to risk anything because we have about 2300 kilometers or 2400 kilometers to go back, and it's not going to be easy with this suspension. So hence I thought to get it fixed, the nearest KTM service center would be at Mandi and the other would be at Srinagar. Mandi is still far away because of all the mountain passes between here and Manali, but Srinagar is a smoother ride. NH1, we have heard, is absolutely crystal clear, silky smooth roads, except for a little patch in Zojila Pass, but otherwise it's all smooth sailing from here to Srinagar. And I say sailing because of all the jumping up and down on the suspension. Yeah, so people would say that not going to Nubra, not going to Turtuk would be a failed attempt, would be a failed mission for us. But I would like to remind you about the objectives of this trip that we have set out on. There are three objectives, or there were three objectives. The first was that my dad in his 72 years of life has never seen snow, and I wanted him to see snow and experience it firsthand, in its natural environment. He's only seen snow and ice and frost in the freezer, but never naturally. So that was objective number one, and that has been accomplished, ticked off the list. The second one was me going to Turtuk and Tyakshi and Thang, seeing the northernmost villages in India, and waving hi at POK on the other side. That's what I wanted to do, but that is not ticked off yet. So that's a pending status, which we will make happen the next time we are here. So I'm leaving that behind, that one little thing on the list that I want to come back and do. We didn't see Khardungla. We came all the way to Leh and we didn't go to Khardungla. We didn't see Pangong Lake. We didn't see Nubra Valley or any of that. But that's all right, because like I have been saying through the entire trip, safety first. And we've got a broken suspension, we've got a mountain sick old man, which we don't want to risk it with that. So always the next time we're going to just relax and call that a pending status and come back for it the next time. The third objective, the most important one, which according to me is that I wanted to spend this time connecting with my father, bonding with him. I wanted to have this one experience with him, which we haven't done throughout our lifetime. 32 years of my life, I've never had a trip like this with him, and he has never done a trip like this ever. I mean, ever since he was a teenager, he wanted to do this kind of motorcycle ride of this magnitude. of this intensity, he always wanted to do a multiple day, multiple state, across country motorcycle ride, which he has not been able to because he's been really busy, you know, giving me and my sister and his wife, his entire family, a good life, a comfortable life. So I just thought I owe it to him. He's 72. I don't know if he can, I mean, God willing, he can, and you know, we can do many more rides like this together, the whole family if we can, because my sister is also a fanatic. My wife, you already know, Shagun, is just a pillion in a million, I call her. So we'll all do this together hopefully, but you know, he's 72, so I can't have my expectations high. Every day is, you know, just his intensity, his strength just keeps going down with each passing minute. 72 is not an age to say, okay, I'll do this next year, right? I mean, hopefully, I mean, hope is the only thing that keeps you going, but you know, I'm aware of the risks of a motorcycle journey. I'm aware of the consequences of, you know, any little mishap that can happen. I'm fully aware of all that, but you know, I don't want any of that to happen, but yet I don't want my father to miss out on this singular experience in his life, which he's always wanted to do. It was a dream for him, and I hope I have been able to accomplish it for him. I'm getting goosebumps now. Okay, anyway, so we are headed towards Srinagar with a pending status on our list of objectives, and with lots and lots of happy memories. We won't get to ride to Khardungla, we won't get to ride to Nubra, not today, not just yet. That's just, we're gonna have that another day. So yeah, that's about it. Heading out to Srinagar now. We have arrived at the circle, the entry point to Leh. That's the statue of King Namgyal, the great ruler of these mountains. You go right towards Leh and you go left towards Srinagar, and I'm just going to stop here because I want to wait for Dad. Oh, there he is. Let me go talk to him. So since we have come to Leh, and you know, we are not going to Khardungla. We know Khardungla is right there, 39 kilometers, but we are not going there. We are not going to Nubra. So I just want to take a picture with King Namgyal, make him a promise that we will come back and go to Leh, go to Khardungla. Okay? Careful. All set. We've got the picture with King Namgyal. We've promised King Singhe Namgyal that I will come back and I will conquer the mountains just like he has. Alright, it's 8:07, 410 or 15 kilometers to Srinagar with you know, with a sick body and with a broken down motorcycle. And with our speed, I'm sure we'll get there not before 8 o'clock at night. Cornering with this broken suspension is very difficult. This side le andar nirte. Jile ji, ये दोनों full कर दीजिए. Petrol is 103.59 per liter. बस काफ़ी है जी. Continue कर लीजिए. मैं पीछे लेता हूँ. 753 for me. My rear brake is gone as well, so need to get that fixed at KTM too. 1200.6 total. Wow, look at those models, man. Air Force Station, massive chopper, crazy. This must be Indus River, no? Sindhu Nadi. It is following us everywhere. No other job it has. So by the way, Dad has named both the bikes. That one, the Yamaha, is Manikutti. It's a Tamil thing. Manikutti, how do you translate into English? Mani is pearl, no? Bell or pearl, but let's say it's pearl. So little pearl is Manikutti, and this one is Kandahari because it's spicy like a Kandahari chili, spicy and hot. So, and very, very wild. So, Kandahari and Manikotti. That building on your right, it's the University of Ladakh Leh campus. So, wherever there is population, there are people, there are trees in Ladakh. Otherwise, it's just barren, like that. And this Leh Srinagar highway, NH1, is so straight. You can keep going for 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers in one direction without any curves. Di Sindhu athukku podi. Olil etra tanappe. Oru sweater potential Sindhu. Sindhu has dual citizenship, no? India and Pakistan. What a lovely view. The two different rivers are in two different colors, and once they are merging, they become one color. That's a little light green. This is dark sea green. Project Yojak. Bro, at your service, pride of the nation. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Of course we did. Thank you, bro. Do we have to go that way? Oh, there is a board here, no? Wait. Sangam. Confluence. Located at Nimmu on Leh Srinagar highway is the confluence of Sindhu and Zanskar rivers. Zanskar river, coming from Zanskar valley of Ladakh, meets the Sindhu river at Nimmu and offers a spectacular view to the visitors. The muddy water of a river meets with blue waters of other at Sangam point. There is also a river rafting point. Beautiful. Zanskar and Sindhu. That is Zanskar valley, no? So there is one mountain pass in Zanskar valley. It's called Shinkula top, which was very close from Keelong and Jispa. We could have taken that road and gone to Zanskar. Wait. Leh is right, Srinagar is left. Left meaning, okay, left, that way. Or there. Srinagar, Nimmu, where do we go? They said Srinagar left. See, there is a board there. See, no, there. Darcha, Manali, Chandigarh. We're not going to Manali, no. Those two men are walking, I'll ask them. नमस्ते जी. श्रीनगर कौन से तरफ पड़ता है? यहाँ से सीधा? तो यहाँ मनाली नहीं बना है. अच्छा जी. अच्छा. शुक्रिया. उधर रोड बना नहीं है, कटिंग हो रहा है. हाँ, उधर प्रोजेक्ट योजक. वहाँ से फिर सीधा मनाली निकलेगा. अच्छा रोड. ज़ंस्कार होके. अच्छा है ना. Is a mountain pass. Compared to the mountain passes we have covered yesterday and day before yesterday, this looks like Lonavala. Like going to Mathiran or Mahabaleshwar. Nothing this is. People who climb up mountains, you know, mountaineers who go up to Mount Everest, and I don't know how they do it. It's humanly impossible, but one day we will do it. I will do it. You should also try. Yeah, but for that you have supplies, like you have medication, you have oxygen. So we didn't even sniff camphor on this trip. We didn't even take Dimox. We had carried Dimox, but we gave it to the people that we met who were facing trouble. We just gave it to them. And when we were, you know, facing trouble, I even forgot that we had camphor in our bag. We could have sniffed camphor, but I didn't have the strength or the energy to even remember that. But that's what it does to you, altitude. It plays mind games and makes you crazy. Wow. Ice Malay. Softy halwa. Softy ice cream. And it's going to be cold. Saspol 8, Srinagar 380. We just crossed the village of Saspol. Beautiful, quaint Himalayan village. I'm hungry now. We need to stop for breakfast. We will do that in 40 kilometers. So we are passing through the small village of Ule Topo. Ule, Camp Delight Ule. We see these nice yellow and green leaves on these trees. Oh, there's a bridge here. Ule Topo Bridge. We are so close to Sindhu that we can just bend down and touch her. Feels like such a lovely national highway. Jammu 652, Srinagar 360. and Nurla 9. I think we can stop in another 25 kilometers. Maybe we'll stop in the next village after Nurla. We have not done even 85 kilometers from the hotel, so we can stop after 100, 15, 20 more kilometers. Chaji, namaste. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is it's thank you. It is 10:30, 20 minutes into a break. We stopped at Tiger Hill Canteen Stores department. They had a bakery. We had chole samosa at the cafe. They have a decathlon as well for, you know, boots and you know, winter wear. They had mufflers and scarves and whatnot. It's a big base here, a big camp, so I didn't record much, but only the canteen store. We got chole samosa and 2 veg puffs and a bottle of maaza. Total was 170 rupees. There was one soldier there at the canteen stores department. There was a large pot of tea which was kept outside. Anybody could go and have it. It's for all the soldiers, but we didn't have a cup, so we didn't know where to fill the tea, how to drink the tea. We couldn't fill it in a bottle, right? So I asked one of the soldiers if, you know, the machine there was broken, so we couldn't buy coffee or tea. So he said, you can have it from there. Said, we don't have a cup. He said, don't worry, I'll give you a cup. So he brought out his own cup. He washed it in front of me and he gave it to me. I said, I'll wash it, don't worry. He said, no, you're a guest. So I offered to give him some maaza. So he said, no, please don't worry about it. So I had the tea, washed the cup and gave it back to him. So friendly, so nice, so welcoming the Indian Army is. This is Khalse. Next stop is hopefully it's Kargil. It's more than 135 kilometers from here. I think it'll be about 2.5 hours from here. We're maintaining good pace. At least for the first 100 kilometers we have maintained a nice speed with the suspension, which is very bouncy, very wobbly. I can't control the bike on corners and turns, so I have to be extra careful. Anyway, onward to Kargil. This is TCP Khalsi. I think TCP stands for Transit Camp Police. And at the police checkpost we had to give them our names. No names. Vehicle number, how many people are traveling, where you're going from and where you're going to, and mobile number. That's all for safety. What a lovely road. This is called the Snowflower Point. I don't know why it's called the Snowflower Point, but seems like a nice name for this point. What a lovely road. We have the river flowing to our left, but this time it's flowing downwards, not like Sindhu, which was flowing in our direction. We're going through a valley. I don't know which valley this is, but I read a milestone. It said Kharbu in 44 kilometers. This is a completely new road for me. I don't know this road at all, NH1. I've only seen videos and, you know, route maps for Manali Leh highway, but I've never seen anything on Srinagar Leh highway. So it's new for me. All the names are new except for Dras and Kargil. I only know those two, and Zojila Pass. There's Vanla Monastery here. We have a long and winding mountain pass coming up ahead. We've already climbed a little bit from that level, but we have to climb some more. I see some electricity poles up there. If that is the height we are going to, then it's going to be a long climb, but an interesting climb. We're in the middle of a valley surrounded on all 4 sides by high mountains, as you can see. Manikutti is enjoying. Kandari is not enjoying much because of the broken suspension, but she's giving brilliant fuel economy. 43.8, almost 44 kilometers per liter. This will never happen again. This has never happened before, will never happen again. She's enjoying the fresh mountain air. Superb. Kandari, I'm proud of you. It's a beautiful valley behind us and ahead of us. If my mother was here, she would say, my goodness, what a wow, my goodness, what a road. Beautiful scenery. Wow. But yeah, it is it is really amazing, the scenery. It's wow. Look at that road, hugging the mountain, hugging the valley. After whiskey, driving risky. Completely agree with you. As a matter of fact, I don't own the road. There was a board back there that said enjoy the beauty of Moonland. It definitely looks like Moonland. Look at the rock formations, look at the mountains, all barren, without a tree in sight. Looks like we're on the moon. Don't be a Gama in the land of Lama. Road construction work here, be careful. Look at that mountain, the rocks on that mountain. It's just soil eroding. What happened? Clutch vidchiya. Dras is 172, Zojila 192. Tharpaling restaurant on the way to Kargil. We are at Lama Yuru, which is between Khalse and I don't know the other name. Well, between Khalse and Kargil. This is Lama Yuru, a small town, a mountain town. As you saw a little while ago, we climbed up a mountain pass. We're at quite a bit of altitude here on NH1. And they have some homestays and camping places, some hotels here in Lama Yuru. Lama Yuru looks like a Bhutanese town. When we went to Bhutan, the houses were all like this, very similar, like that. You know, white, painted white with wooden window frames. Lama Yuru looks nice. They have a monastery there. They have some stupas. Stupa or Gompa, one of the two. I don't know the difference. They have a guest house here where a yak is tied outside. It's an artificial yak. And they have a government high school here in Lama Yuru. And Kargil is 120 kilometers from here. You can see some of the road down there. Kargil is 105, it seems. On one of the boards behind I saw 120. Round about 110 then, average. Nice little town, Lama Yuru looks like. I wonder what the main occupation of the people here must be. Tourism? Tourism only, no? Agriculture they can't do. Nothing else to do here. But have homestays and hotels. We'll just stop here for a second. I need to plug in the charger to my mobile. Let's see if we have network. Yeah, we have 2 bars of network on Jio postpaid. Okay, we have climbed up and up from Lama Yuru. There is a truck coming, be careful. And the landscape is just drastically different here. Look at that. It looks like we're on Mars or something. The snow-capped mountains behind that, and this side is completely barren as well. It's just sad that we have to come 2,500 kilometers from home just to see this. But it's good also, because if it was very close to home, then everybody would come here and they will make this place dirty. So it's good that this place remains untouched and clean. But you know, when they build these highways, these nice tarmac roads on the mountains, then it becomes accessible to everybody, and everybody keeps coming here and ruining the place. The locals keep complaining about all the people who make the place dirty. They'll just throw wrappers and juice bottles, water bottles out from the window of their car, or even if they're on the bike, then they'll throw water bottles everywhere. They'll throw plastic wrappers, cigarette butts. It's just very easy to chuck things out, but it's very, very difficult to keep the place clean. The locals fight for it because their survival depends on it, so we should be respectful of that. There we have another mountain pass to conquer. It's just very high up there. We can just see the road, some vehicles on the road there. So you have to climb up this mountain, then go around it, and then climb up that mountain, and then go around that one. It's just too many hairpin bends, but luckily it's a paved road, clean road. We don't have to ride off-roads. Hi guys from West Bengal. You also from West Bengal. You also from West Bengal. And 4 bikes from West Bengal. This is a mountain pass. You're feeling okay for it? We'll take about half an hour to climb this, and then we need to break. We'll break at Kharbu. I haven't started climbing up the mountain yet, but look at that view. That view is very distracting, huh? So if you're climbing up this mountain, you have to pay attention to the road and not to the view, because then you will become part of the view. One mistake, game over. Innova coming, Scorpio coming, no, Bolero. Look at that. We climbed up from there. I'm going to slow down here and enjoy this view for a second. Whew. It's like altiplano only, like in Argentina, or somewhere in Canada, or in Alaska, or in the US. You have these mountains in Colorado that look like this. My Lord in the heaven. बनाने वाले ने क्या बनाया है, बहुत खूब, बहुत खूब. Can you believe that this is in India? Pain and patience and perseverance. So many people must have lost their lives in building these roads. Money also, but money is not everything. You can't just put money down, and there are people dying to make this road. Like seriously, they are losing their lives just to build a road from one place to another. So what if they did not build this road? What if there was no road here? Won't people still go from one place to another? It'll just take longer, but what is the value of one life? You can't put money on the value of one person's life, no? There is a mandap there. I think we have to go higher, but this is I think this is the last place you can enjoy this view from. So we'll just stop here and stop on the side of the road. Yeah, we'll go to the mandap. Yeah, you can stop here. Inconvenience regretted. What inconvenience? This was very, very, very convenient. Wrong place to park, no? Even if we waste like 20-30 minutes here, it's okay. It's completely worth it. This view is completely worth every minute, every rupee, every paisa, and everything that we have actually. Don't do this, guys, please. Don't ruin this place for everybody. Oh my Lord, in the heaven, what have you made? What have you done? That's where we came from. That's the mountain that we have climbed. Yeah. But what a view, no? Head is spinning slightly. Be careful. Come here. Say hi. Don't go back. How do you feel? Huh?
Wow. Wow.
Magical. Magic. I'm gonna change cameras now. How do you feel?
Fantastic.
This is just out of this world. This scene.
Yes, Army.
Indian Army is passing by behind us, and we don't care about anything in the world right now but this view. Those are the roads that we had to cover, conquer, and climb up. It goes all the way over there and then comes up here to these two bikes. Long way to go ahead, huh?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic view from here of that mountain peak. It looks like a hand placed over there. Let me zoom in. Yeah, let's go. One last time, we bid goodbye to this view, and it's getting very, very cold here, and breathless. We're getting breathless here, and this convoy of military trucks is also approaching. We don't want to wait around for them to overtake us, so then we'll have to overtake them again. And no problem in showing this right now, because the trucks, by the time I upload this video, they'll be in another part of the country, so no problem. Bikes are parked over here safely around this bend outside the road. Military trucks are approaching, so we need to get going. This pass is called Fotula Pass. Fotula, Fotula. The village of Fotula is 2 kilometers from here, and it's just a gorgeous, amazing pass where people drive like crazy. He came the wrong way. He came in the wrong lane, no? The bottle on your bag is kept outside. It's hot in the sun, but it won't get hot, it'll still be cold. So we're at Fotula top, 13,479 feet. Nothing compared to Tanglangla and Khardungla, but highest point on Leh Srinagar road. Looks amazing. Unfurling national flag at Fotula Pass. Where is the national flag? Must be somewhere around there. We're climbing down from Fotula now. That's the view. Splendid, magnificent view. What a rock formation, man. Look at that mountain peak. Looks like somebody put their hand inside Mother Earth. I mean, it's like the hand of God going inside Mother Earth and pushing this glove out like that. Looks like the Night King's crown from Game of Thrones. We just halted at Buddh Karbu for 2 minutes. No, actually 5 minutes for a water break. I just checked my brake pads. My rear brake pads are fine. It's just that the brake fluid has leaked off and the reservoir is empty. So gotta get that checked out as well when we reach Srinagar. And I just found out that you know, although Kargil is only 70 kilometers from here, the Kargil War Memorial, which we want to visit along the way, is 120 kilometers from here. So it's about 50 kilometers after Kargil, looks like. I don't know what that difference is or why that difference is, but 50 kilometers from Kargil is too much, way too much. I don't know, there must be some mistake. Anyway, we got 2.5 hours to reach the War Memorial, and man, what is he doing? He needs to take it easy. Wow, that was a close one. But anyway, yeah, we've got 2.5 hours to reach the War Memorial. We'll reach there by 2:50 if we keep going at a steady pace, but I think we'll need one break before that. So let's say we reach by 3 o'clock. I hope the War Memorial stays open until at least 4 or 4:30 or 5, so that we have half an hour to just take a look through the War Memorial. Dad moved on ahead. I waited just to check 2 things and, you know, set the map. So I'll catch up with him in just about 5 minutes. Okay, let's go. Is it Namkila or Namikala? It is Namikala. Altitude 12,198. Yeah. We don't have to stop at Namikala. The view is nice, but not as nice as Fotola. So Kargil is 54 kilometers from here, and the War Memorial is 104 kilometers from here. Kargil War Memorial only you will see, no? Yes, but War Memorial we will first stop and see, no? Just on the way we'll stop. It's on the way only. I think it is near Dras, because back there I read Dras is also 100 kilometers. Dras is a town, a city on the highway. It's an ancient town. The King's Palace we visited yesterday in Leh. So when the Dogras captured Leh, as in that palace in Leh, in 1800 something, the king and his family they moved to Dras, and they then lived in the Dras palace, Dras monastery. So Dras is also very important from a Buddhism standpoint. They have a Gompa, they have a monastery. We have stopped at Joginder Dogra Dhaba, a little way outside of away from Cafe Zojila. Found 2 bikers here from Maharashtra. Looks like they're from Pune or Unka? Ami Mumbai. Yeah, we'll just chat them up a little and then have some water and head out. काय? FZ भरपूर बाईक गेलीत. 4-5 बाईक होते. एक ड्यूक होती आधी, आणि FZ बघितल्यासारखं वाटत. अशीच ड्यूक ना? हा सेम. आता एक गेली वरती लावलेलं ना गोप्रो. हा एक 5 मिनिटं 5 नाही गेलेत. Chatted up these guys at this dhaba. Bought a bottle of water for $30. It's pretty expensive here, and off we go. So these guys waiting here, they also had a third partner, a third biker, a Duke 390 that went up ahead. So they don't have mobile network to call them back, but they were saying that the Duke, its radiator was broken and leaking, so all the coolant is gone from the radiator. So they were asking if there's a mechanic or somebody in Leh. So I told them there's no KTM service center, but there is a mechanic who will help you. They can get a part shipped in from Delhi or Chandigarh. If you're staying here in Leh for some time, you can do that. They said they're here for 10 days, so it'll happen for them. Like they can get the part shipped here. It's 35 kilometers to Kargil. We're not going to stop there. It's 27 to Kargil, but it's 77 to the war memorial near Dras. So that's where we stop. That's where we're going to stop for today. As in, not for today, we're going to stop there to get some pictures and maybe explore the memorial a little. And these guys we met, they said you know, Srinagar is kind of sketchy. I mean, not just Srinagar, this entire highway, he says it's very dark, it's very secluded, so the only light you'll see is the light from your bike and nothing else. So it's recommended to not travel at night to get to wherever you're going before sundown. There's a lot of checking going on. There's a lot of military activity at Srinagar as well, which is 230 kilometers from here. We have done 200 so far, so we took about 5.5 hours to do that. I'm assuming we'll take another 5.5 hours, so it'll be about 7:30 by the time we get to Srinagar, if we don't stop at the war memorial. But calculating the amount of time we'll take at the memorial, we'll get to Srinagar by 8, which is also, you know, not very early. It's like an hour and a half of nighttime riding. But yeah, it's only an hour and a half, so we'll manage that easily. I just hope it doesn't get very cold, because then it's a problem. Check this out, a lovely view of Kargil town. And we chose to take the road through the city and not the bypass, because the bypass takes longer to go. But there's no traffic today in the city. There's some Hadtal going on, so there won't be many people, there won't be any traffic, so we'll pass through the city quickly. And we don't have to stop at Kargil, so we'll just head out and reach the war memorial by 3:30, I'm assuming. Just enjoy this lovely view of Kargil valley, and then we'll be on our way. What a lovely view of Kargil. Amazing view of Kargil town with set. It's like you know, there's a small town which is nestled within 3 or 4 mountains in the valley. It's like the valley had a baby, and that is the town. It feels so cozy and comfortable just sitting there, surrounded by the mountains. Such high mountains. Lovely. Kargil is lovely. It's got a very bad and terrible history because of the war that was fought here. Not here in town, but close to town. Other than that, it's just a very peaceful and calm, cozy looking village. Srinagar is 207 kilometers from here, and Dras is 64. It looks like you know, you could live here forever. It's just so calm and comfortable and cozy. Across this lovely bridge at Kargil. I don't know what the name of the river is. It could be Zanskar, but it's a beautiful river. Beautiful river passing through the center of Kargil. Beautiful blue waters. Is just wow. That looks like the Kargil bus stand, where all the buses are parked today, going nowhere because of the Hadtal. There's very few people walking along the streets, but not a single shop is open. All the shutters are down. There's military personnel on the road. There's police, but yeah, there's no people. There's no shops open. And there are people playing cricket in the middle of the road. Hi guys, hi. 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 They've got a free road and they're playing cricket. Lovely. What a lovely view. What a nice bridge. I don't know what is that building across that bridge, but it looks very nice. It's a house. Maybe it's a house. If it's somebody's house, then I'm very jealous of that person. Srinagar 196, range 270. So I'm reaching from Leh to Srinagar in one full tank. Huh? Amazing. Amazing, zing, zing, zing. Are they houses or hotels? Definitely there is one mosque. Looks like the Taj Mahal. But I don't know about the houses. They could be hotels, no? Log huts within the forest, within the woods. Amazing. Karkechnu village. Karkechnu. No wonder they were fighting wars here. I just found out from Google Maps that this river flowing beside us and flowing all the way through Kargil and going on down, it's called the Dras River. I feel like taking a dip in it, taking a nice bath, but I know what it will do to me, so I'm going to fight that feeling and move on ahead. That was a bridge that we took across the Dras, and now the Dras is on our left, and it's going to continue to be on our left until we reach, I don't know, until we reach another bridge that lets us go over to the other side. Tasgam is 3 kilometers from here, and the war memorial is nothing but 25. It's 3 p.m. and we will get to the war memorial by 3:20. We don't have to leave this highway. The war memorial is going to be on the highway, on this very highway, so we'll see it. We can't miss it. Can't wait to reach the war memorial. All the way from Leh to this place, which is only 10 kilometers, well 9 now, from the war memorial, there hasn't been a single bit of bad road, or you know, not even a major pothole, no off-roads, nothing. It's been smooth and smooth, like butter, like silk all along. Just now I spotted some bits of bad road, like, you know, patches that are missing from the road, but otherwise it's been lovely all along, and I'm assuming that it's going to be like this until Srinagar. Hey, careful birdie. Dandal is the next village, in 2 kilometers coming up, and look at that mountain, man. Look at that view. Snow covered, rocky mountain dotted with snow. Looks amazing. Oof, so much wind right now is just pushing me back, pushing me away, like go back to Ladakh, go back to Leh, don't come to Srinagar. But no, we will go to Srinagar because Kandahari here, she needs new suspension, she needs a new rear shocker. So we'll go to Srinagar, we'll stay the night, we'll rest, and in the morning we'll go to the KTM service center, get that fixed, get the brake fixed. Even Manikuti needs some attention, so we're going to you know, get her checked as well. We'll check all her vitals, her blood pressure, ECG, everything, and if she needs any fixing, we'll do that as well. And then tomorrow we're going to stay in Srinagar. We're going to just call it a day of rest and maintenance for the bikes, and Tuesday, that is day after tomorrow onwards, we'll head back towards Mumbai. I think it's 4 days ride from Srinagar to Mumbai if we keep on going, but let's see how far we get. Almost there, guys, almost there. Some more lovely houses coming up, and then there is the majestic, the proud and powerful Indian tricolor flying up there on the flagpole. Is just awesome. Kargil War Memorial, Dras. This is where we stop for the next half an hour or 40 minutes, and that's the parking. Okay, we stop here. I think we can park here. That's right. This is where we halt. We have come 275 kilometers for today. Riding time is 6 hours. The time is 3:22. I'm switching cameras now.